Mr. Webster.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Isaacman, the International Telecommunications Union World Radio Communication Conference is going to be in Shanghai next year. One of the agenda items pertains to the lunar communication frequencies. And can you speak to any plans to promote the adoption of the LunaNet, which is a NASA-led communication and positioning, navigation, and timing service for the lunar region at the conference?
Yes, sir, Congressman. What I would tell you is I am certainly tracking the conference in Shanghai. I understand there's going to be a delegation there that's representing United States interests. That said, I fully expect that we will be focused at NASA on actually implementing lunar communications on the surface of the moon while they're there talking about it. And I expect not only to be doing that through existing LunaNet pathways, but working with American industry and our international partners on phase 1 of the moon-based construction to test out a variety of surface and actually on-orbit communication methods to prepare for that enduring presence we're going to build on the surface of the moon.
Does holding the conference in Shanghai concern you to impose any kind of risk to the United States or NASA and their leadership team, or interest in establishing lunar communication standards?
Well, sir, I would say it would only concern me, Congressman, if we were waiting from the outcome from that conference to make our determination. Instead, we will be focusing on landing landers and rovers on the surface of the moon and already beginning experimentation for what does and doesn't work in that unique environment. So we are pressing ahead, sir. We have our mandate to get our astronauts back to the moon and to build the moon base so we can stay.
Well, how will initiatives announced during the NASA Ignition event, including Moonbase, serve as additional tools to further strengthen your position in efforts to promote U.S. norms and standards in space?
That's a great question, sir, and I think we've intentionally designed the Moonbase architecture to experiment with what does and doesn't work in the lunar environment, which is the whole phase 1, to inform subsequent phase 2 and phase 3 build out. What we're doing, Congressman, is we're actually drawing on the playbook that worked really well for NASA in the 1960s when we had Mercury before Gemini and Gemini before Apollo, and a lot more Apollo missions before we landed. This is the unknown, and we haven't been there in a long time, and we should experiment. So undertaking that effort to do lots of landings, lots of rovers, not with the expectation that everything's going to work great or to build the glass dome with the crops and Ferris wheel in it, but get things on the surface of the moon and start learning about mobility, power, communication, surface improvement, and use that to inform subsequent endeavors. I think this is the correct pathway to ensure we have a sustainable presence on the moon.
How is NASA leveraging the Artemis program and Artemis Accords as tools, kind of a soft power to position United States as a leader in space, and that reflects our values?
I really appreciate that question, Congressman. So we invited all of the Artemis Accord signatories to the Ignition event, which we hosted just a week or so before the Artemis II mission itself launched. More than half of the Artemis Accord signatories were able to attend all of the international space agencies, and we told them with the sheer quantity of landers and rovers that we are going to put on the moon in the years ahead, we could raid the pantry at every NASA center for flight instruments, tech demonstrations, and scientific material, and we would have so much extra mass and volume capacity. So we challenged American industry, American university, and our international partners and said, put your teams to work on instruments and payloads, and we will incorporate them and land them on the moon. So I have no doubt right now you have students in American universities and at our international partners in the Artemis Accords that are working on hardware today that will be on the surface of the moon in the years ahead. They're all very excited to be on the moon, sir.
Thank you very much. I have no other questions. Yield back.